horn for you.
Uncle to uncle.
Give way, I'm coming through.
Uncle to uncle.
I'll beat my horn for you.
Uncle to uncle.
Can't take my eyes off you.
Uncle to
uncle! Welcome everybody to Uncle, the first podcast to take place live from a king-size bed in beautiful Hedonism 2. I'm your main host, Franklin, and as always, I'm joined by the coolest uncle of my whole world, Uncle Howard.
Oh, Franklin, you know, the older we get, and we are getting old, aren't we? We're getting so old and so tired. Don't you find that all these contemplations and musings that you have in your head roll around heavier than they used to at night?
They keep you up, don't they?
You know, those childish frivolities and the antics have been waylaid by these unknowable queries that have troubled the greatest philosopher since times immemorial.
Yeah, it's like, sometimes I think to myself, I just have these thoughts in my head of, it's like, where did I go wrong?
Yeah.
I lost a friend somewhere along the bitter end.
You know, what I was thinking about is how Chriselle Staus and Emily Ratajkowski and more were sounding off on Adam Levine's cheating denial.
Wait. Chriselle what?
Chriselle Staus?
Chriselle Staus? I know who Chriselle Staus is.
Do you?
Yeah! Selling Sunset.
Do you want to know what she thinks about Adam Levine? He denied cheating on his wife, Bahati Prinsloo, with Instagram model Sumner Stroh.
Oh, Mariska Hargitay to you too. Mariska Hargitay, yeah.
Here's what Chriselle Staus said. She said, when apologizing for cheating publicly, I hate the we will get through it together part from a man. Don't speak for her. You've done enough.
Wow. You know, big words. And you know how she got that name, Chriselle?
How's that?
So, fun little story here. Because she was born at a Shell gas station by an employee named Chris. He helped birth her. He helped the mom plop her out or whatever.
Wow. I would have said, hey, instead of naming her after me, why don't you give me a cool thou?
Yeah, right? First off, instead of sort of naming her after me, I would like a chunk of money, please. Some fat stacks.
Yeah. One stack, please.
Yeah. Or you know, put her back where she came from, huh?
Yeah. Hey, I don't accept your insurance.
Wow. And she dated one of the guys from the Oppenheim group, you know, she dated a bald man. Bald man. So again, big words. Really big words from Chriselle Staus.
Yeah. Who the hell does she think she is?
I don't know. I know she went on, but I just don't think and now she's dating an artist named G Flip. So you don't know this stuff?
No. G Flip?
Yeah, G Flip.
Yeah. Oh, I think I know him.
Oh, then, but yeah, like nonetheless, like, you know, it's Chriselle here is really just not one to talk about what Adam Devine from Workaholics did.
G Flip. Australian.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, they'll let anybody do anything nowadays.
Well, I mean, if you heard their music, you'd be...
I'm sure a tear would come to my eye.
That's right. Man, you weren't expecting me to be tuned into the
you're a pretty
new
hip,
generation.
You're a pretty hip guy, brother. I guess those heavy thoughts have been rolling through your head too lately.
Oh, dude, you know, I'm wearing my Pelly, you know, attire like the Big Show in '99.
Yeah,
backwards cap.
Yeah, he looked damn cool wearing that FUBU gear like Big Kevin Nash.
And Nietzsche. He must have shopped at Mashiko's.
Yeah, I think he probably did.
Mashiko's store at the mall here, man. It has all the brands, man. And Nietzsche, Pelly, all the good stuff.
Umbro.
Man, that's a good ass brand.
Yeah, they make shorts.
Is it like a soccer thing?
I think there's soccer. Everything's soccer. That's one of the most popular sports in the world.
The two naked ladies I told you about sitting butt to butt.
Yeah.
You know that. I forgot the
Yeah,
name
I
of
know
the
that brand. That's a good brand.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, we talked about that a while ago. What
Yeah,
was that?
Kappa. It was
Kappa.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, we talked about it a while ago, but I mean,
We'll talk about it again.
we talked about it again. Is that a bad thing to revisit?
Yeah.
Two smoking hot ladies, butt to butt.
Yeah. Oh, I'd love to see the look on their face. Oh, they got a cool webpage. Kappa does.
Kappa?
Yeah.
Yeah. What is it still?
Kappa
They haven't
the
changed their
rapper.
logo.
No, the logo's the same. There's a picture of a lady on the webpage. That's cool.
Yeah. All right. Not bad.
There's somebody on a motorcycle. On
I
the
see that.
webpage.
They have the
Yeah.
authentic fall. You want me to shop for you right now, big man?
Yeah, will you buy me a little present from Kappa?
They got $80 tracksuits. They look kind of sick, though.
They do. They look
They look
nice.
Yeah. I don't like the brown ones, though.
No, well, Undertaker would look good in them.
Blend right in, right?
Yeah. Hey, man, do you think tracksuits are coming back?
I think me, Randy, and Bert brought them back. We went to AEW.
Oh, that's right. You guys did wear them. You look damn cool.
Yeah, but then you know what happened? Some guys in like green Adidas tracksuits
Oh no.
went up to us and went, "Squid Games, yeah!" and like shook our hands.
That
So
would make me sick to my stomach.
we were deflated.
Yeah.
You know, I don't like to brag about this stuff or talk about it, but we got so high during that show, like
At the show?
at the show, and
What if a grandma saw you?
yeah, well, I mean, yeah, but I've never, I never gotten that high, and I've never been proud about that, and I'm very proud because like, oh wow, like this is really a lot, though,
Yeah.
like it was an impressive amount.
Were you so high that you were scared, kind of? You were like, oh.
No, that's not fun.
No.
No, this was the fun, giggly type thing.
You were just laughing it up.
Yeah, I was laughing it up. I went into like a spiral because this guy kept cheering for Frankie Kazarian, and I honestly thought I was gonna die. Like I couldn't stop laughing at like how excited this guy was, just clapping away for
His
Frankie
one
Kazarian.
fan.
Yeah, I guess so. The American Rebel
Yeah, he blocked RJT2 on Twitter.
blocked me too.
Yeah, because RJT2 didn't even mention him. He just said, I can't believe anyone's buying a Frankie Kazarian doll. Frankie Kazarian said, fuck you for that.
Motherfucker was scrolling, looking for his name. He found that.
It's like, great day to be Frankie Kazarian. Let's see how many people love me today. Oh, what the fuck?
Lost all respect for him when he cut that ponytail off.
Yeah, he looked like a million. I hate when a wrestler cuts their hair.
What are they doing? Val Venus. That's the day he went Republican.
Yeah, or what's his name? Trent Beretta. He cut his hair. Looks like it just like a bum now. He looks like Don Jr. with that haircut.
Don Jr. Oh, he does. Oh my god,
Yeah.
he does like. Woof. That's a bad comparison.
Yeah, I'd
But it's
rather
accurate.
look like anybody than Don Jr.
Yeah. Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah, Eric's no prize either.
No, he's not, man. He's not.
I hate them.
That is.
Yeah,
They're all rapists.
they are. That's
They
for
are.
sure.
Yeah, damn, Jerry. He ain't wrong. He ain't fucking wrong.
No, Jerry knows what's up.
No, he does.
Yeah. Oh man, what a great day, Franklin. How are you doing?
I'm fine, man. I'm
Yeah?
fine. Getting too old.
Getting too old for this shit?
Not the podcast, brother, but
Just for
Just-
everything else.
for everything, man. What are all these people whining about, man? You got it good,
Yeah. I've never seen people have it so good, getting so mad about stuff.
I don't get it, man.
Yeah, people are. So you see all these guys on Twitter, and they're like, "I can't believe this guy didn't love Baudrillard's seventh magnum opus film." And it's I hope he dies for that shit. It's like, dude, just
It is a lot of that. It is
Yeah.
unironically a lot of like, well, this guy has a lot of bad fucking takes, so fuck him. Like this
like-
person I'd probably be friends with in real life, or
Yeah.
have negative things to say.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, guess what your coworkers thinks about, pal?
Jesus Christ, man! Like, if you're going off on randos on Twitter, you better be going off on rando racist coworkers. And if you're bringing that kind of smoke,
Yeah. I would love to see some of these film Twitter guys. They work at, Foot Locker or something. He goes up to his coworker, like, "Hey, what's your favorite movie?" And the guy's like, "Oh, I don't know.
Iron Man 2.
Iron Man 2. And he's like, "You fucking idiot.
You fucking They're not gonna bring that. I don't think,
No.
And these are some of our mutuals that we like.
Yeah, God bless them.
God bless them. And again, there's no heat here, but goddamn, I don't see them bringing that shit into the fucking real world like that, man. That shit does not fly, man.
Yeah, if you talk that way to me in person, I'm gonna give you you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna swirl you up in a ball and dunk you.
You think they have these realizations like, oh shit, maybe Twitter is not real world,
They must, because you don't hear about people always getting punched out for yelling at somebody for watching The Force Awakens.
right. So I think they have that understanding too.
Yeah.
But, nothing wrong with consuming poetic cinema.
No, absolutely not, brother.
Chill, tone it down in here, brother. Tone it down.
Hey, you aren't what you watch, man. You know what that? It's what's in your heart.
Oh. That's beautiful. Because I run the DVD edition account, and constantly people are like, "Oh man, that movie sucked so bad." I'm like, "Hey man, this is a special edition of Corky Romano. Why are you bringing? Don't bring this here. I don't want this negativity."
Yeah, I'd love to see what movie you make, and that's not saying that as an insult. I'm just saying I wish you got a chance, brother, because you must know something that I don't. Because that's a damn good movie, Corky Romano.
Right, I'm reading this and I'm just thinking,
what a sick joke!
It's just, get a grip, man. Get a grip.
Yeah, that's a great album by my favorite friend Aerosmith.
Yeah, is that a recent? Well, not a recent one because they don't have them, but
get a grip. That was his album he made that
90s,
93. Let me see.
That might be like the album.
Yeah, right? That's the one. It's got the cow udder, and then one of the udders is pierced because it's like rock and roll.
Right, and they branded the cow, but they branded it with the Aerosmith logo.
Yeah, that's cool that he's got his own logo.
Air Jordans, brother.
Yeah, Air Jordan, Aerosmith, and Air Bud.
Living on the Edge is on there.
Yeah, that's a song where he says, "If you can judge a wise man by the color of his skin, you're a better man than I." And I said, that doesn't sound like a good man at all. It sounds like a racist.
That does sound like a racist, man. It has Crying, Crazy, and Amazing, which we've discussed in great. This is the Aerosmith album.
Yeah, this is the Silverstone era.
Yeah, this is the Silverstone era. This is like 20 million copies. What a fucking, what? Good guy. Why didn't Aerosmith go Hollywood?
Was Aerosmith ever in a movie?
Yes, he was.
Was he?
Yes. Be Cool.
Oh, yeah.
He was in Be Cool because Uma Thurman's character has an Aerosmith tattoo. And later in the movie, he's like, "Hey, what's up? Hey, Chili Palma, nice to meet you." and then he like sings a duet with Christina Milian's character because Chili Palmer, John Travolta, is like, "I got this new act. I'm in the music industry now, not the movies. Linda Moon, you got Aerosmith, you got to do me a favor." And I guess like Aerosmith does him a favor because Uma Thurman like probably slept with him a bunch, back then. And it was a happy ending. So, like, Aerosmith sings a duet with Christina Milian to Crying.
Whoa, that's really cool.
Yeah.
Hey, Aerosmith played himself in 2 episodes of 2.5 Men.
No shit.
Yeah, I'm looking at his filmography.
He's got a good... Damn.
He was in The Polar Express playing an elf.
What? No shit.
Yeah, he was in a let's see, he was at something called Epic. It's a CGI film. He played a character named Nimgaloo.
Did you? Oh no, Steven. Okay, well, this is Aerosmith's government name, Steven Tyler.
Ugh,
did you look up the Polar Express Steve Tyler?
No, let me take a look.
Look this up. This is the premiere photo for our goddamn episode. This looks like this is cursed.
Let's see.
This is cursed. It looks like, what do they call
it looks awesome.
what do they call those generated art things that are going out?
Yeah, like the dolly.
Dolly, yes.
Yeah.
It looks like a dolly made Aerosmith and Polar Express. Holy shit. So he performed like Rocket on Top of the World. I don't know, it was Polar Express. I thought that only took place like on a train.
Yeah, well, it was one of those like what's that show where the train goes forever around the world on TNT? It's like that.
What?
You know. Train show TNT.
Train show TNT, dude?
Yeah,
no, man.
Yeah. Snowpiercer.
Oh, see, I've never seen that.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Oh my god, dude.
Train.
Steven Tyler and the Polar Express.
Well,
so when he does this
show him respect to call him Aerosmith.
Sorry, Aerosmith, the man Aerosmith.
Yeah.
He is singing, everybody's dancing, and he's just riding a unicycle, by the way, during his performance. He's just, all these, I don't know if they're elves or regular people, but they're just dancing while it's happening.
Well, would you be one of Santa's elf if you got such a cool performance?
If you got regular Aerosmith concerts, then shit.
Fuck, I'd make toys all damn day, brother.
Get backstage passes.
Yeah, I got it here on YouTube. There's a clip of it. Oh, he looks great.
He looks fantastic.
Yeah, he's riding a little unicycle around.
Yes. You can get things from the highest cabinet, not a problem.
He's only 3 apples high in this, man.
He really is only 3 apples tall in this, for sure.
Alphabet Pizza might be hanging out with Aerosmith nowadays.
she might be. They're the same fucking height.
This is spectacular stuff.
You're blown away.
Yeah, it looks great. I can't believe I've never seen Polar. I never watch these children movies, and all of a sudden I think I'm wrong.
Nah, you might be. The Get a Grip album had 5 music videos, which is kind of unheralded, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a lot, man.
Yeah.
Nowadays, they don't even do any music videos. They just do
Cream of the crop.
Yeah, music isn't the cream of the crop anymore.
No, man. Before you get music videos of great songs like that's a great one.
Yeah, that is a good one.
I love music videos.
Yeah, music critic Stephen Hayden referred to the Get a Grip cover art as the worst album cover art ever.
It's pretty unimaginative, if we're being honest here.
I don't know. Let's see. The guy who made it, what other stuff did he make?
They have their 9 Lives, which is a cat on some, spin the wheel, make a deal thing, and they're kind of like some kind of cat man.
Yeah.
Yeah, so,
that's cool.
It's an album cover. Does it really have to be all that much? No? Look at Dude Ranch. Dude Ranch was the same thing, a fucking bull, right?
Yeah, just a cow. What was it? It was a good album cover. Was Enema of the State.
Yeah,
babe.
Bad news, brother. I found a news article.
Yeah,
and it says, "Look at the lady from Enema of the State now, today in 2022."
Yeah, what's happened to her?
Well, something horrible's happened to her, dude. She got old.
Oh.
Calm down. Oh, man, you've been... the looks of that. That's there.
She got old, man. Who let that happen?
Now, I looked at that, and I looked at the 99. That's when the CD dropped.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like the same lady. I don't know what's going on. I think they're pulling a fast one on me.
Yeah. Great band, fast one. Hey, you know what? Aerosmith album has a great cover. Just Push Play.
What's that look like?
It's like a sexy robot lady wearing a skirt.
What happened to the era of sexy robot ladies, like the Svedka vodka lady, and
yeah,
we used to be a civilization. We used to have culture, and we don't have sexy robot ladies no more.
They made that boring ass movie, with Ex Machina. Remember that one?
Never seen it.
There was a sexy robot lady in there, but she was scary. And I thought, this isn't right. That doesn't make any sense.
What the fuck? You're supposed to be turned on.
Yeah. Oh, this robot lady is mad at me? Come on now.
No, what is she mad at you for? Capitalism? Give me a break.
She's, you got male gaze.
Hey, That's that. Well, who's now
That's
being
that's
intolerant?
prejudice.
Who's being intolerant now, lady? No, thank you.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, no. Well, we we don't focus on sexy robot ladies. Hell, even and look, we're not prejudiced. Sexy robot men. Fucking
Yeah.
what's his name? Robin Williams in Bicentennial Man.
Yeah, or Vision.
Or Vision, right? That was the last sexy robot man. Was Vision?
Yeah.
It was 2 years ago.
And look what they did to him. They broke his heart.
They broke his heart, and they made
They
made a
him-
white Vision, and then he just
they-
disappeared.
Yeah, well, because that's what media loves to do to a white man nowadays.
What that even means, man? Well, can I tell you, man?
Yeah, that's real talk, though.
I need to speak to you about whose cock my daughter's been sucking.
That's it. How many times do you think somebody approached Aerosmith asking that question?
That's probably about all he hears.
Right? That's half of his voicemails.
Yeah. Oh man, I bet. What's that guy's name again? Call was talking to our boy right there. His name's like
Otis?
Otis. Yeah.
Yeah.
I bet Otis has got Aerosmith on speed dial.
He did say he was in the music industry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I once this is a shoot right here. I once went to a New Year's Eve party at this kid's house. His dad was the manager for Aerosmith. So it was a real fancy house right on the coast, right on a cliff overlooking the sea.
Mm-hmm.
And I went into a room, and there was, even though it was a party for kids, they just had booze everywhere, you know, because it was cool like that.
Okay.
And I went into a room in the house. There was all these signed gold records of Aerosmith.
Wow.
Yeah, isn't that cool, man?
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. That's
Yeah. I felt like I was walking among gods.
How old were you?
I was probably like 20.
Okay.
Or so. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
Right. That's a good age to be.
That's like, yeah, that's like one of the best ages you can be. If you're listening to this and you're 20, don't waste this time, man.
No.
You're
God.
never going to be cooler.
Who's our youngest listener? I truly wonder.
I think some of our parent listeners have their kids in the room sometimes when they listen.
I mean, well, who's our youngest, like, willing listener?
Voluntary listener.
Yeah, man. Like I said, I think it's just if we're selling uncle to uncle posters in the
In
they're
the
all up in all the
dorms.
dorm rooms, man.
Yeah.
You
They
know,
are.
they got there up there with us and Elizabeth Hurley and Bo Derek and
Queen Elizabeth.
Queen Elizabeth. Maybe a cool poster of Eric Cartman on the walls.
Yeah,
Stone Cold.
Eric Clapton.
Eric Clapton. Kids love Eric Clapton, man.
They can't get enough of him. They say
Fucking hell.
Tears in Heaven. Come on.
they fucking love Brute the Boss.
Yeah, Billy Joel.
Billy Joel, man. They love the boss, Billy Joel.
Yeah,
man.
the boss, Billy Joel.
You go to a college campus, that's all they talk about, man.
Yeah, it's how you can fit in. Doesn't matter how you look. Like if you
Yeah.
go up to some kids, hey, you fellas want to listen to some Billy Joel? And they'll say, oh yeah, all right.
That
kid."
sounds. Oh, is it boss time already?
Yeah, they said, whoa, that sounds fleek.
Man, that's fleek, man.
Yeah, but
And they go,
Oh. yeah, on God.
on God. That's sin. It's nothing like being young. Like
Yeah.
we are.
Well, just like us.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we're so cool. That's why we're talking about Aerosmith,
Yeah.
Blink 182.
Sorry.
Oh, that
That's
was.
from Elvis.
Oh man, I gotta see that still.
You do have to see. Well, not really. But
No, you said it was good. You said it was like the best movie you ever saw.
it's like a music video. That's what you'll like.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm. And then you got Tom
Like
Hanks.
the crazy video.
Well, it's not as good as that. I mean, you're gonna ask me what's better, the Aerosmith. Somebody got mad at me because I'm like, yeah, man, Elvis ruled. It was so fucking awful, dude. It was just a complete blur. And they're like, no, it was good. I'm like, yeah, it was good. It was terrible though.
Yeah.
Like,
They're like, no, you don't get it.
I'm like, no, I get it. It sucked. It's awesome though.
Yeah. People don't understand anything anymore, Franklin.
Go outside, nerd.
Yeah.
Yeah, film Twitter.
Yeah.
That's right.
I,
You think-
I, oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, do you think they like they talk about directors like they know them, and like they just like you're talking about what's his name, Baz Luhrmann, right? Is that their name? I don't know. I never heard his name.
Luhrmann. Yeah, his name's Baz Luhrmann.
Baz Luhrmann. I never heard this name like until this fucking year. I'm not gonna lie.
Baz Luhrmann. Yeah, I heard of him because he directed that
Romeo.
DiCaprio Romeo. Yeah.
Yeah, and that was dope. Don't get me wrong. I like that movie. That was a dope movie. I thought
Yeah, I didn't see that. I should because that's part of my Johnny Legs.
Yeah, it was. I like that movie. I haven't seen much in between, but like I just see these people like talking about him like he's their friend, and they're just like, I want to shake his hand. It's just like, man, you want to shake his hand, but it sounds more like
you sound like you've been drinking this early in the morning.
Oh, you were doing great, man.
I'm just lobbing them up for myself at this point. Yeah. I'm like Kobe, bouncing them off the backboard.
Yeah,
I'm dunking myself.
You're a lot like Kobe.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, man, they got rid of Svedka's Robot Woman in 2013.
Why is that?
I'm not sure. It said there was a reprimand for violating the Distilled Spirit Council's restriction on gratuitous nudity.
So I thought, what's that going on?
Yeah.
They had an ad in 2007. Svedka did, not me, so no one get mad at me. It said, gay men still prefer Svedka over sex with women.
Wow.
That's weird. That's just a weird thing to say.
I'm not going to lie. I'm kind of mad at you right now.
Why? Because I said
it? No, I'm not mad at you. You said it was they said it, right?
Yeah, they said it.
You didn't say it.
No, I would never say that.
Okay.
I mean, it's probably true, but I wouldn't say it.
I was a little mad, but you didn't say it.
No, Svedka said it.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Good.
They're Swedish. Those guys are all insane.
Well, shouldn't they get a fucking free pass for that one then? I mean, that's an honest, they're Swedish.
Yeah, they got a hell of a bikini team.
They do. They were in Boat Trip.
What's the Swedish bikini team up to nowadays? You don't hear about the bikini contests like you used to.
You don't hear about the bikini contest and the wet t-shirt contest anymore. What happened to them?
Wait, check this out. The Swedish bikini team was a group of American female models.
In Boat Trip or...
Yeah, I guess so.
In the movie Boat Trip is what you're looking up, or you're talking?
Well, this was the group of American. Yeah, it said. Hang on here.
I don't like this.
They were in Dumb and Dumber, Beer Fest, and Boat Trip.
So
no, those were female Swedish teams inspired by the originals.
Okay. Yeah. Well, in Dumb and Dumber, you have the Hawaiian Tropic ladies, and then I think in Boat Trip, you had like the Swedish volleyball team. Well,
they were all inspired by them, apparently.
Okay. Oh, yeah. I mean, wasn't that great to be an inspiration?
Yeah. That is actually pretty important.
Yeah. Attractive people are so important in life, and we don't...
One of the most.
Yeah. That's why it's always sad when celebrities die.
Uma Thoresen was played by a lady named Avalon Anders.
We're on Boat Trip still?
No, this is just the Swedish bikini team.
What's the Swedish? But like you're talking about Swedish bikini team, like they're an entity, like.
Yeah, well they were a team.
Okay, but like, are they? What movie is this you're talking about?
They were in ads for Old Milwaukee beer.
Okay. So this is like an entity you're talking about.
Yeah.
That did ads, but they weren't really Swedish.
No, but
that's offensive.
Yeah. Boy, that's stolen valor and cultural appropriation.
Yeah. You could argue some of the worst cultural appropriation, too.
Yeah. But they were on Married with Children.
Yeah. I've been in a very tasteful role.
Yeah, well, look at Bud's happy as could be to be around him.
Bud's like,
I can feel it all the way down in my plums.
Oh man, this is a good podcast.
Good podcast. Good podcast. I'll be the first to say it. Why would I lie?
Why would you lie?
I got nothing. I got nothing to gain.
You got nothing to lose.
And my reputation.
That's true.
That's an important fucking thing, brother.
Yeah, your word and your reputation.
And my balls are all
Yeah,
I got.
your plums.
Oh, yeah. The bluish hue.
as blue as a Swedish bikini.
Man, bikinis. Everybody's getting a little bit. This is a great episode for Daddy today.
Yeah, this is kind of the quintessential Uncle to Uncle episode.
Mm-hmm.
And in fact, we got another topic we can get into before we get into our usuals. Speaking of Uncle to Uncle's greatest topics, Franklin, you know what tomorrow is?
Andor.
Dandor.
Hey, Diego Luna. He was in Terminal.
Yep, Diego Moon.
Diego Moon. I like to see those cheeks.
Oh, that's something for Daddy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so are you pumped on Andor?
I got a little secret for you.
Yeah, what's up, brother?
I got Andor fever.
You got Andor fever, and the only cure is watching Andor.
Guess how many episodes are dropping?
I think tomorrow 3, right?
3.
Man,
One after the other.
boom, boom, boom.
If they drop at midnight, imagine just getting ahead of the pack and say, I'm going to watch the third one right off the bat.
Yeah. Oh, you start with the third one.
Start with the third one, and I'm like, hey, I know more than anybody in the world because I started with the third one.
Yeah, you'd be the world's foremost Andor expert.
For that moment in time, you would know more about Andor than millions in the population.
Yeah.
The
God,
global
you're so smart.
population.
I was one of the first people to watch Obi-Wan, the first episode.
Were. I was mad, but you
Yeah,
were.
I was so excited. I couldn't wait for you to
You should have watched the second one first.
I know, I should have. I would have been way ahead of it.
Yeah. It's just, like the man who knows it all, huh?
Yeah.
You'd be like Nick Cage in Next, where he could determine what happens in the next 7 minutes.
Oh, yeah, or knowing, right?
Was it Knowing or Next? I think it was... No, Knowing was the end of the world. Next was like... Yeah. They were the same year, though.
Yeah. There's a character in Andor named Bix.
No. Does he shit his pants and blame it on an Imperial?
Well, it's a beautiful lady, so I hope not.
Wow.
Boy, we should write to her and say, lady, you don't want to be known as this character.
You do not want to be known as a pro wrestling gorilla pants shitter.
/snitch.
Snitch. MSG pants shitter too?
Mm-hmm.
He's just racking up the accolades like he's fucking Jamiroquai in the 1996 VMAs.
Yeah, man, he's shooting those 7-point shots like on Rock and Jock.
His 50-point shot.
Yeah, that's Bix with his poop.
That's Bix. He's hook-shotting his fucking soiled jeans up into the rafters of the GCW arena.
Yeah, they're gonna hang his pants up there.
Next
Retire him.
Next to Patrick Ewing's 33 at MSG. Bix's shit-filled jeans.
And well-deserved.
So Bix, but she's hot. I don't like this.
Yeah, boy, I've seen it all.
A hot Bix? No, thank you.
Blink, blink.
What? Yeah, and there's a Deidre Miro.
Yeah.
Luthen Rail.
Oh yeah.
Mon Mothma, which we already know.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah, this. I got I think this is gonna be smart, but not too smart that dumbasses like us can't understand.
I hope it's not too smart. I'm worried it's gonna be.
You're legit worried. You're telling me off air.
Yeah, I'm afraid it's gonna be, like a guy's gonna say, "Oh, I can't wait to vote for this initiative, Senator," and we're all supposed to be like, "Oh, damn, I can't believe he said that,"
I know. No, but I think it's gonna be like, oh shit, that guy's actually a spy. Or, oh, fuck, he's sneaking in, but he shouldn't be sneaking in.
Okay, that
it's
like James Bond spying, not Jason Bourne spying.
Right, maybe it's a little bit of both. I think that might be. Maybe some of the...
might be complicated then.
It might be complicated. Fuck. This might be tough for us.
Yeah. It's going to be like Tinker Sailor...
Soldier spies?
Soldier guy.
Soldier... Tinker... No,
Tinker Sailor Soldier guy.
Well, I don't want to say that, the movie with the cupboard and all that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, that's not involved. I don't know. The Tinker Tailor What was that movie?
That was Doctor Strange was in it, I think.
No, thank you. I don't do his non-Marvel work.
You don't watch No Beautiful Mind or whatever. Shit was.
No.
It did have Doctor Strange. It had Gary Oldman.
Very old man?
Yeah. This had every British guy in it. It had very old man. It had Colin Firth.
Did it have Arnim Zola?
No, that guy's not British.
But they had Arnim Zola, Toby Jones.
Toby Jones is not Arnim Zola.
Is he not?
No, Arnim Zola is Daniel Brühl.
What?
Yeah.
No, that's Zemos, isn't it?
Oh, that's right. Oh, Toby Jones.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Marvel expert has logged into the chat.
I was thinking about Baron Zemo too much today.
Yeah, whoa, well. Shampoodler was saying in the Discord, "Oh, you're the supposed Marvel expert." I'm like, "Yes, I know all the Marvels. I know Trevor, or the Mandarin, as I call him.
Trevor Slattery.
That's right. Well, I knew the identity of Zemo.
Jeez.
I mean, fuck you. You got me mixed up. I knew the initial one. You denied it. I knew it.
Well, but
Toby
you're
Jones.
only as good as your last outing, brother.
Toby Jones.
Toby Jones.
What a little guy, bro. You think he gets into air vents all the time?
Yeah, he's a little. I'm putting a team together. He's on there.
I don't think his knees can handle being in
Toby
like,
Jones. He's one of those
vent.
guys. Whenever I see him in a movie, I'm like, hey, there's that little creep.
That's my initial thought as well. There's
Yeah.
another creepy guy. It's like his name's like Court something.
Oh,
Yeah, I forgot his name. It's not Court Bauer, but it's like Court something.
Ebersol or something, right?
I know Dick Ebersol, big
Yeah.
man with the biggest head out there.
Yeah,
But,
big head with a big heart.
Yeah. Nonetheless, here, too many movie premieres have just, that's my brain, brother.
Man, Toby Jones is in a movie coming out called Tetris.
Great.
They made a
voice.
movie of Tetris.
Folks. I guess we've seen it all, huh?
Yeah, boy. Who said there's no new ideas?
Who, if you lived in the Andor world, man,
Yeah,
I mean, you've seen the trailers, right?
sure.
But where would you be? What side would you be on here? What would you be doing in that universe?
Empire.
Empire, yeah, because everything's clean.
Yeah, everything's clean. They're orderly.
Mm-hmm.
They just march around down the middle of the street all day.
A job where you could look like you're doing a lot while doing nothing.
Yeah,
Check,
sounds pretty good.
Yeah, I mean,
You just say stuff like, "Hey, check that out."
yeah. Oh my God, it's the perfect pretending to do work while doing nothing at all.
Yeah.
Oh man, no, I love this, man. Let's sign me up, man.
Yeah. Boy, I could do that all day.
Yeah.
And they're not bad guys.
No, not all of them.
They're standing up for what they believe in. Is that so bad?
No, that's not at all.
Babies, before we're done here, y'all be wearing gold-plated diapers.
That'll be us working for the Empire.
Yeah. We really would be great Empire guys, I think, man.
Oh my God! Right?
Do you
We
think-
get a
Do you
suit
think the
with
Empire
those
had a podcast?
Ooh.
Advocacy? Hey, check out the Empire. It's pretty cool.
They had a bar on the Death Star. That is canon from another point of view.
Whoa.
But they complained about the drink selection.
Well,
That doesn't sound like us.
No, we would be happy with anything.
Yeah, right? It sounds like the people were like, oh man, Budweiser. Oh, I fucking Budweiser, bro.
Yeah.
No, not
Hey,
us.
The uncles don't even care.
Not about beer.
no, we'll take it.
We'll
As
take
long-
it, man.
As long as it's ice cold and hits the spot.
Oh man, it's ice cold. Everything there is cold, bro.
Yeah, because it's in space.
Yeah, got the fucking Mother Nature's refrigerator, space.
Yeah. Oh man, there's nothing colder than a space beer.
Oh, legit. How good would a beer that's been frozen in space and then
Oh.
brought back down in the atmosphere? How good does that probably taste?
I would love that, man. I would drink that all day long.
Would that explode in the vacuum of space, though?
Yeah, I don't know if it would explode or if it would get squished.
Well, liquid doesn't squish, brother.
But there's a little bit of air in the can, right?
Oh man, What if it's filled up? Like,
Man, now you're gonna make me Google what happens if there's a
beer in space. Can I get a beer in space and then bring it back down to Earth?
Yeah. We gotta get Elon Musk on the job for this one, man.
You're right. No, man.
What happens to a beer
in space? Yeah, I mean a cold beer. Well, like a canned beer.
Yeah.
Not like a bottle. Like a bottle seems like it would crack.
So here's an article that says why drinking beer in space is scientifically impossible.
Oh, boring.
All right, I'm not going to space ever.
Yeah, fuck that shit, dude.
Yeah, that's loser talk right there. No wonder all these astronauts are nerds.
Yeah.
Has anyone had a beer in space? Astronauts and cosmonauts are restricted.
Fucking nerds, dude.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, wait. There have been experiments in making and keeping. Hang on. Buzz Aldrin drank some wine when he took communion on the moon.
I love how it has to be wine. Like, oh, that's the good alcohol. That's for that's good people.
Yeah, but Pabst Blue Ribbon isn't. I've never seen a wine blue ribbon.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
No, wine ain't good enough to go in a blue ribbon.
Hey, cosmonaut Igor Volk said they would lose weight and hide alcohol in their spacesuits.
Oh, well, that's pretty fucking cool, man. That's
Rock and roll was an insatiable bitch goddess, but I love her.
That is, yeah. Oh, yeah, cosmonauts were allowed it for health reasons.
I need a beer for my health.
So it seems like the Russians were a little more laid back about this than...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, good on them.
There was a scandal in 2007. The astronauts were flying while drunk.
Well, who are they going to hit?
Hey, I gotta look at my hands are shaky. I need something to calm me down, brother.
What? Oh, the astronauts are drunk. Oh God!
He crashed into an alien.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be funny if the first time we ever encountered alien life was because a drunk astronaut crashed into one?
Oh, they'd have a low opinion of us.
Yeah, we'd really have a lot of ground to make up.
All right.
Hey, it's not what it looks like.
Have you found the gold disc we sent you, or Matt Morgan's sperm that got sent to space? Have you found the blueprint Matt Morgan's sperm that we?
Yeah. No, to take a look for it. It's somewhere out there.
It's somewhere out there. There's the gold disc and Matt Morgan's sperm.
What more do we need to send?
Yes. Yeah. What was that thing with Matt Morgan again?
Yeah, it was like a bunch of people sent some of their stuff to space. It was like Matt Morgan's DNA.
Right.
Like Stephen Colbert maybe like sent up a comedy record or something.
Oh no. Oh God. Like I know the gold disc, like the famous gold disc.
That one made sense because it was like, here's what the Earth looks like. Here's what our math is.
Yeah,
stuff like that.
Yeah, that disc, and they have instructions to play the famous gold disc.
Yeah,
like there's like like the Voyager golden record. Man, how good did they put an episode of Uncle to Uncle on that?
Oh, maybe it'll get up in Elon Musk again. So they sent DNA up of a bunch of people. They put up so Matt Morgan,
the blueprint.
Yeah, it's Stephen Hawking. Now, okay, that's fine.
Sure.
Stephen Colbert, Playboy model Joe Garcia.
A little something for daddy up in space.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. A game designer named Richard Garriott. Which, that's nerdy.
Yeah.
Fantasy authors Tracy Hickman and Laura Hickman.
Mm-hmm.
They wrote like Dragonlance books. That's
gotcha.
Stupid. And then Matt Morgan and Lance Armstrong. And then also a children's book that Stephen Hawking wrote.
This is like...
They didn't even really try.
No.
Why would they have sent this up, man?
So, like in the Voyager one, it was Chuck Berry, awesome, right?
Yeah,
like that's
rock and roll,
a little rock and roll like that.
Yeah,
like they put Beethoven and like Mozart shit as well.
Yeah,
and like I get it.
Yeah,
but
because I like kind of is like humans are around doing something, right?
Yeah, I like how. Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say if you're an alien and you heard Mozart, you'd be like, wow, these guys are like, I don't really can't jam out to this, but it's
Yeah.
like, they've got brains, I guess.
I guess you would say that. I mean, but
Yeah.
is there definitive proof either? Like, who's to say like an alien wouldn't like some 41's fucking fat lip
Yeah.
more than Mozart? Like, you can't make that as a definitive statement that an alien, an extraterrestrial being, would like Mozart because of the fucking strings bullshit, whatever it is, as opposed to fucking storming to the party.
Looking like El Nino.
Yeah. There's no definitive proof.
Yeah. Man, this Voyager disc is stupid.
Yeah, I think both. I think Matt Morgan's sperm thing is stupid. I think the Voyager. I think the aliens need podcasts sent to them.
Mm-hmm. And the Swedish bikini team.
And the Swedish bikini team. A couple 8x10s.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. Like Pat Sajak.
Just, we need to come up with the perfect thing to send the aliens in outer space.
Do you think it's feasible that you could, just as a private citizen, make a rocket strong enough to get it into space? Like, if you didn't want it to come back or anything, just get it all the way up there. Do you think you could do that?
That's a good question. Okay.
I think it's worth looking into.
If you have, this is being done on your property, right?
Yeah.
I think you have to look into code violations, right? But
right.
It seems like blasting a rocket, short of a noise disturbance or anything like that.
Yeah.
I don't see it breaking any laws.
No one's business but your own whether you did it, right?
If it doesn't, again, like if it fell short and fell on that's a violation. But if it makes it to space, it's not a littering.
Yeah.
Now.
Have you seen the Uncle account? We follow some space guy. Did you follow him? I think I did.
I think that's the better. I mean, if the question is who followed somebody in the Uncle to Uncle account, the answer is always
it's usually me, but I wouldn't have followed a space guy.
Yeah.
It must have just happened in our pocket or something.
Right.
Well,
but
with that said, maybe we'll go ahead and ask him if we can send a rocket into space.
As a private citizen, can you send a rocket to space?
Yeah.
And just have some cool stuff, like just a Nerf gun, a couple DVDs.
Yeah.
Cool shit.
Mm-hmm. Like a
Funkos.
Picture of Werner Herzog as the client.
8x10 of Werner Herzog as the client. Yes.
Yeah.
Get a Grogu plushie up there.
Oh, that would be cute.
They'd love that.
Yeah.
They would appreciate that.
Maybe a 1970 Dodge Charger.
Oh, little something, a little speed on that. I don't know if they can handle that over there in Mars.
Oh, you got a flying saucer. Look what we got! A half ton of American steel.
Man, they're not ready for that shit, dude. That's too fucking.
Hell no.
They're like, oh, it could travel interdimensionally. Like, fuck out of here. I bet aliens are nerds. They just have to be in by nature. I guess
they got those big ass heads.
Yeah. Feeble ass bodies could jam into lockers.
Yeah. Oh man, I would love to bully an alien.
Slater would just fucking slam one in there and just fucking lock him up.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, I'd say I'm talking to Lisa Turtle, pal.
Hey, Wormy, I'm talking to Lisa Turtle. I'm an extraterrestrial being.
No, beep flop.
Pop. Just, oh man, Mario Lopez. That's what. Can that be one of our guys?
Yeah, Mario Lopez. We could send his DNA into space. That'd be impressive.
I felt bad for Mario Lopez because all throughout that Joe Francis thing on TNT, they kept bringing up photos of Joe Francis, and Mario Lopez was always around there.
Yeah, but I mean, if you were kind of a shady, famous guy, wouldn't you try to hang out with Mario Lopez as much as you could?
Yeah, that's not on Mario.
No, not at all, man.
That's not on Mario. But they keep talking about Joe Francis as here's Joe Francis. They're showing the photos. Goddamn, show him without Mario Lopez, please.
Yeah.
The poor guy, man.
You can't be guilty of who you take a picture with, man. That's messed up.
No.
Jeez. I think Mario Lopez is a good guy.
I don't know if he's a good guy.
He's never done anything to me.
Yeah, sounds like a pretty good guy to me.
Let me say, he doesn't have a controversy section on his Wikipedia.
Boom, done. Case closed. Case closed.
Yep. No controversies.
No controversy, but we do have a controversy because I think it's the latest we've ever been in an episode and not talked about
The movies.
Yeah.
And god damn, if we were strict to the hour kind of show,
Yep.
we'd be fired.
We'd be in trouble.
We'd be in big trouble with the boss. But you know what, Mr. Robichaux, I hope keep that finger on the plug.
Yeah. You better get used to the way the cookie bounces.
Big man, I'm on a Pluto kick again.
Yeah.
You probably go in and out. I know you watched wrestling on there, but
Yeah. I check it out from here to there.
I've been looking at their movie channels, man. I was watching 40 Days and 40 Nights, Josh Hartnett.
Yeah.
You know, a movie I talked about before on this show. I saw him. It wasn't a feather. He made somebody. He made a lady. You know, he wasn't gonna have sex with her because it hadn't been 40 days. But he made her CUM with a flower.
Whoa.
Yeah, wild stuff.
That's romantic.
Yeah, and then her friend was like, "Was it a vibrating flower? What the fuck?" But yeah, that's not my movie though.
Okay.
I just been on this Pluto kick, dude. They got everything. It's fucking amazing.
Yeah.
You know, I told you before the show began. My movie has Jake Busey, Ray Liotta,
Okay.
John Cusack,
Whoa.
and Amanda Peet.
Oh, baby. What is this?
This is called Identity.
Oh, wow.
2003, brother.
Oh, that was a hell of a year.
Hell of a year, you know? Hell of a year for movies. Now, somebody described it as The Sixth Sense meets Fight Club. I would.
Oh, that sounds good.
I guess. So, man, this is a movie with so many twists, and I don't like horror movies, man.
Yeah, no.
I don't. That's too scary. But it was on. It was playing. It was after 40 Days, 40 Nights.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, whatever. You know. I see actors. You know, these are my friends that I know.
Yeah.
You
of
know?
course.
Oh, Ray Liotta. You know.
Yeah, one of the biggest stars there's ever been.
Yeah. You know, he's a cop in this. But guess what? He wasn't a cop. He was a criminal.
Uh-oh.
I know. There's so many twists.
There's a lot of twists.
John C. McKinley's in this. Dr. Cox from Scrubs.
Okay.
He dies. He gets hit by a car.
Oh, R.I.P.
Yeah, R.I.P. And like, all these people are getting killed off because they're in a motel in Nevada. It's raining. They can't leave. And they don't know who's the killer. They think it's Jake Busey because he's a criminal.
Right.
And somebody kills him and they don't know who. And then they think it's this other guy who's played by John Hawkes. No relation to Ethan.
Yeah.
Looks just like him.
That's
they're both,
weird.
yeah, they're both whites.
Huh.
You know?
Whites can do anything these days.
I mean, I swear that guy was, you know, but, you know, not related to Ethan.
Yeah.
Man, there's so many twists. You think first, like, oh, the killer is John Cusack because there's another, like, it's like two movies, dude. So, like, you have the motel stuff and people are dying, and then you have a court or, like, a thing, and there's Alfred Molina, Doc Ock.
Oh, yeah.
And he's like, oh, my client has dissociative identity disorder. How can he be found guilty? And, you know, and then just like, he's like, his body did it, but his mind did not commit the crimes.
Oh,
yeah, he's a smart ass.
Yeah,
it's a good defense, though. I'm gonna start. I'm gonna, you know.
Yeah, I might start using that myself.
Yeah, right. That's a, you know, this movie brought a lot of attention, man, because like, you have some like kind of chudly or like average looking dudes. Amanda Peet is looking just astonishing. Like, I think this is the movie where I learn how unfair things are for women. Because this, you know, you have, you know, just a beautiful woman here in the chudliest cast of dudes. Like,
yeah, that ain't fair.
That ain't fair. Why aren't there more beautiful ass women in this movie is my question.
Yeah, let's get some equality.
Equality, right? You know, get more babes in this, you know? But no.
Yeah.
Dude, so many twists. It's there's like, can I spoil the movie for you?
Sure.
It turns out this little kid who looked creepy from the start was the killer. And
What?
yeah, like this is something you figure out like now, like in the first few minutes. But like back then, it's like, oh shit, that little kid, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, because it takes place in the future and the past,
Oh, okay. That's smart.
like X-Men: Days of Future Past.
Yeah. Yeah.
Smart movie.
That is a smart movie.
Yeah, fucking Nixon's in it. They ever ask you what's your favorite movie with a real president?
Yeah. That's gotta be Days of
Days
Future
of
Past.
Future Past, right? Or
Yeah.
Transformers, because it has George W. Bush in the first one.
That's right.
He goes, I want some Twinkies.
Yeah, my favorite movie with an astronaut's Dark of the Moon.
Of an astronaut, not a president, though.
Oh, well, yeah, but he's like the president of the moon.
He is the president of the moon. Why doesn't he take our podcast and Swedish bikini photos up there next time around,
Yeah,
Buzz?
come on, Buzz. That's a cool name, man.
You're telling me that wasn't the first guy to drink in the fucking
Yeah.
space?
Yeah, he was fucking driving a Camaro on the moon.
Did they drive a golf car on the moon?
Yeah, they drove some little buggy around,
That
yeah.
doesn't make sense.
No, how would that work? There's no golf to play up there.
What's your movie, big man?
Oh, Franklin, it's interesting you watched a movie on Pluto. I watched one, we're really out of space today. I watched a movie on the Neptune channel. It's one of those streaming channels.
Ah, okay.
They do a lot of publicity for movies a lot of people haven't seen before.
Cool.
I like to spotlight stuff that kind of goes overlooked. All these film Twitter guys, they're fine, but they kind of stick to the same stuff. You don't really see them vary too much. They don't ever give a good look to, the mail carrier's husband,
No.
stuff like that.
You know why?
Why?
They don't.
They don't. So this movie is really, really good, friend. This movie is on the Neptune channel. It's from 2013. It's a movie where young people no longer have any pride in their country, right? They say, "Oh, I don't care about America anymore. That musty old land. What's it done for me?" Well, America gets attacked by the Russians.
Oh boy.
And the military says, "Hey, you young people, we need you all to join the military. You need to join the military." And none of them want to do it. So guess who signs up? All the old guys.
So this is kind of like Clint Eastwood, Tommy Lee Jones.
Well, it's got who's in this? Danny Glover is in it.
Yeah, he's like the perennial old guy, huh?
John Lithgow's in this one.
Another Hall of Fame perennial old.
And Christoph Waltz.
Ladies and gentlemen, they don't come any older, any dustier than Christoph Waltz. I feel like with him, I could get a little brush, like a fossil, and just brush off the old.
Yeah, they expose him out of the sandstone.
I just gotta constantly keep sweeping away the skin cells that are coming off of him.
Yeah, that's an old man right there. So this movie is called Old Soldiers. And they all have to go into war. They go through boot camp, so that's really exciting watching all these old guys in boot camp.
Oh man, that's funny. I can hear like, give me some love, give me
Yeah.
some love, give
Yeah.
me some love.
Yeah, there's a montage. Danny Glover's doing like pull-ups, and at first he can't do any because he's 80 or whatever.
Yeah, he's a whole.
Yeah, and then at the end he's doing a bunch. And all of the generals and stuff are younger than them, so it's kind of weird. They're saying, they're like, "I don't usually yell at a guy older than me, but I'll make an exception for you."
Oh man.
Yeah. And John Lithgow's in there, and he's like a nerd, but he's like a college professor, but he has to be in the military. So he's like they call him a Harvard because he's so smart.
The military's big on the silly nicknames, huh?
Yeah, like they call Christoph Waltz Texas. 'Cause he's-
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
The Zombieland does the same thing.
yeah. Everything does, man. I do it all the time.
Yeah.
And then they have to go and they go to war and they have to fight. And you know who plays Vladimir Putin?
Donald Sutherland.
No, well, that would be a good call. Though.
Good Putin, right?
It's who's the guy who's in the new James Bond movies? As the new M after Judith Dench leaves.
The new M in James Bond movies.
Ralph Fiennes, right?
Ralph. I think it's just fines, right?
Oh, fines.
Fines, like, I got a parking ticket. Got to play these Ralph fines.
Yeah. Well, it's him. He plays Vladimir Putin. And
That's a pretty. I don't know how that guy looks, though.
No, he looks like Vladimir Putin, probably.
Let me see. Yeah, that's about right, man.
Yeah, it's perfect.
I don't like this guy, to be honest, dude.
No, he's a bad guy. He's
I'm
always
taking a
been
look
a
at him.
bad
I don't
guy.
like him. This is a bad guy, probably in real life.
Yeah, he's got to be a bad guy in real life, man.
I don't like this guy, dude. I got a bad feeling about him.
You got a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, well, first and foremost.
So he's the main bad guy. It's exciting. They go through boot camp. They get overseas. They've got to, deal with the realities of war. Even though Danny Glover's the oldest one, he's the only one who's actually been in war before, so he kind of knows what's going on.
No, smartphones. War's got to be distracting because if you're looking at funnies on YouTube.
Yeah, well, but they're old guys, so
they don't know YouTube yet.
Yeah, that's 2013, so
They still have YouTube then, buddy.
Yeah, well, I know, but it wasn't like a big deal yet.
Okay. I mean, there's still funny stuff on there, man. Gangnam Style was on there.
Yeah, but you didn't have no Logan Paul.
I think they were still around then. But yes, I get your point, but
it wasn't a phenomenon.
It wasn't a phenomenon now. Yeah.
And besides, you think Harvard's going to be watching Gangnam Style? There's a part where he's in the war and he's struggling to keep up with everybody. They're running through the battlefield and he's like, "Oh, my bag's too heavy." And they're like, "What's in there, Harvard?" And they open it up and it's just all these books.
You're bringing books into Warfield, buddy?
Yeah, well, what a goof, right? He's kind of like the comedic character.
That's a funny thing.
Yeah, he's just a dum-dum. So, yeah, it's a pretty exciting movie. There's a femme fatale.
Oh, boy. Who's that?
Well, Lauren Holly.
Lauren Holly, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so, that's something for
now,
Daddy.
she was with Jim Carrey for a while.
Yeah, she sure was.
You think she's vaxxed and she's like, "Oh, I don't do this bullshit with this weirdo"?
Yeah, that's why she got a divorce. She said, "Buddy, I got a feeling you're going to be not vaxxed in a few years."
You know what? She was in Down Periscope with Kelsey Grammer.
Hey, that's not bad.
No, it wasn't bad. No, there's some sexual tension between them.
I bet there was. Probably in real life, too, because she's a beautiful woman.
And he's a beautiful man. How could that not translate? That's probably what, yeah. But then they did stuff. It's not for us.
Yeah, that's only for me and God.
Well, that's for Kelsey, Lauren, and the big man upstairs, and anybody lucky enough to get to
investigates it.
Yeah. You think he'd tell us if he did?
If Bix found out? Yeah.
No, you think? I mean, you think if we asked Kelsey, you and Lauren Holly ever have a thing?
Oh yeah.
He's too much of a secret bro to be like, "Well, I'm not gonna say we didn't, pal."
He'd be like, "Let me tell you, I love women in all of their forms," or something like that.
He would say it in an intellectual way where we would be confused for a minute, and then when he's gone, we'd be like, "Oh, so they did fuck."
Man, Kelsey Grammer, I think he's kind of a secret pervert.
I don't think that's like he's a secret pervert that's like doing the worst job of covering it up.
Yeah, he's like, "No one knows that I'm a pervert."
Yeah, that's what he's doing. Yes, it's very much like David Duchovny and making like Californication. Like,
yeah,
like that's oh yeah. How could anybody know I'm a sex addict? I'm only in the show where I'm having to fuck every episode.
Kelsey Grammer's got the perfect Twitter because I think he just has someone who retweets stuff that he's in.
That's what it should be.
Yeah. Oh, you want to know what Kelsey Grammer's net worth is?
Oh, let me guess. Can I guess?
Yeah.
Let me say 17 mil.
My brother, he is worth $80 million.
No shit.
Could you imagine how much money you'd be driving? And he went through a divorce. He had to pay her off $50 million.
My God, man.
Dude,
Oh my God.
it's funny when you hear these rich guys and like, oh, they took me for half of my worth. It's like, okay, well, you're still doing pretty good, man.
You're still doing pretty good, man. I don't know if you
Yeah.
can complain, man. I mean,
You can drive a new Honda Civic every day for a year.
I'm glad that's how you measure things.
Yeah.
Can somebody drive a new Honda Civic for every day of the year?
Oh, you could probably do more than that.
I would imagine he does.
You think he does more than that? You think he drives 2 Honda Civics a day?
I don't see the point, but he could.
I wonder what the top of the line Honda Civic costs, because he's not driving no stock Honda.
No, he's getting it fresh off there, you know.
He's getting like the Type R or whatever, the racer one.
Yeah.
I don't feel like looking that up.
No. So, big man, we do have questions. We have a question in the emails that I don't think we've touched.
Okay, let's do that.
Yeah,
we kind of went long.
We've gone long, but I mean, again, even if Van was right across from us, rushing us, and we've gone past the hour. This is like TV time remaining on a world championship match.
This is a world championship episode.
Hey, man, legendary flavors, world championship podcast.
I just want to point out that if you drove a new top of the line Honda Civic every day for a year, it would cost you $14 million.
Okay.
So Kelsey Grammer could do that for about 6 years, and then he'd be bankrupt.
He'd be bankrupt, yeah.
After he bought 2,200 Honda Civics.
At least he could start a goddamn,
Sell them.
Sell them, yeah, for half of that. Well,
yeah, a genuine Kelsey Grammer Civic. Hell, I'll pay $75,000 for that.
Right, yeah, it's like John Voight's LeBaron.
Oh man, with that bite mark.
With the bite marks on the head. So Luis is asking us here, hi uncles, I have an extremely annoying coworker. I work in a machine shop and this guy will sing shitty Spanish language songs extremely poorly. He doesn't just sing quietly to himself either. He sings as loud as possible and it is driving me insane. Sometimes he'll sing for like an hour or two without stopping. I don't want to explode on him because he is an otherwise very nice person. How do I get him to stop? Or am I being an asshole and should I just let him sing? He's not being an asshole. Like, let's make that perfectly fucking clear. That's an annoying thing. Like,
I want to hear the singing before I answer, to be honest with you, because maybe he's a good singer and Luis is tone deaf or something,
But even then, you got a job to do. You got some guy singing.
Yeah, that's true.
And it's Spanish song, so he's not singing, "Steal My Sunshine" by Len.
Yeah, he's singing "Oh mi corazón."
Right.
Yeah,
Some Celia Cruz, Los Van Van,
some
like
Miami Sound Machine.
The Miami Sound Machine. It can be really annoying, man. It could be annoying, and like, Lewis, is he Cuban? Because if he's Cuban, then I know how annoying it is. Because they can be loud, dude.
Oh yeah.
Cubans, well, you can. Well, I guess you can't, but they can be loud. I give you,
Yeah, you gave me Cuban rights.
Yeah, you can say, yeah. They can be loud, and they.
Oh, those Cubans are loud.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate them.
Yeah. Go for it. I'm fine with it. Hey, everybody, you can't be mad at him. I said it's okay.
Oh, those Cubans piss me off, brother.
Brother, I mean, shit, over here. Got some annoying ones for sure, but no. How do you handle this situation where a guy is singing? You know what? I think.
Can you wear headphones?
I guess that's question one. And then
yeah.
I was gonna say, can you offer him gum? But I think you could still sing and have gum, right?
Oh yeah, but he might not be able to.
Maybe just keep offering him sticks of gum.
Yeah, until his mouth is so full of gum, he's like, like that.
Just keep offering him gum.
Yeah, just offer him tons and tons of gum.
Just to clarify, you know, Uncle Howard has, Uncle Howard's an honorary Cubano, so
See,
all that stuff, and you know, I'm real, I'm as Cubano as they get, everybody.
yeah, that's right.
So you can't be mad at us.
Ramon.
You can't be mad for that earlier stuff.
No, you can't.
You can't.
If you got a problem with it, why don't you go down to Havana? Because that's where you'll find me.
That's right. We're driving the Cuban mile.
Yep. Man, Cuba's cool though.
Cuba is dope.
Yeah, they got beautiful, beautiful beaches.
Brother, you would love coming over here to Cayo Ocho.
See,
There's nothing like it, dude. Walk down the street here in Cayo Ocho, play some dominoes, have a drink.
Wear one of those shirts that's buttoned up.
Oh, brother, you're talking about a Guayavera or a Cuba Vera.
Yeah, drink a Cuba Libre.
Oh, my friend. I mean, it would suit you well.
Yeah, I think I'd.
Cuban lifestyle, cigar, hat.
Yeah.
Oh, brother.
I don't really like cigars, but I'd break one in half and then have a Samoan guy beat someone up.
Yeah, that's good. That sounds good to me, brother. So Lewis, I think just gum, a lot of gum.
Yeah,
get some of that zebra gum, right? That's what. All
fruit stripe.
Fruit stripe. That's what all the youngs are smoking or chewing.
Yep, chewing. Maybe if the guy's Cuban, I guess you could give him a cigar too.
Oh yeah, that's true. We can't resist. To wrap our lips around a big fat cigar.
Yeah, I guess I'll have a cigar now that I'm Cuban.
Yeah, you'd be like,
oh, baby, I love this.
Mm-hmm.
Say hello to my great ass!
Yeah.
That's what you say.
That's a Cuban.
That's a Cuban.
Yeah.
So, next question here. This is, I'm going the email questions here.
Okay, yeah, please.
It's from Ben, and he says, do you think Elvis saw Star Wars? Do you think he would have liked Attack of the Clones? So when did Elvis die?
I think 1980.
I thought he was like 77 or something. 77?
Okay, so
when did A New Hope come out?
77, right?
He came out 77, but 77 is a long time, bro. Like in May, and he died in August.
Part? Yeah. So he
2
did
months.
see it. Yeah.
Elvis
plenty
had
of time.
Elvis
he could have
had,
seen it a few times.
Elvis had 2 months to watch A New Hope.
Yeah, he better have.
Yeah. Did Elvis see Star Wars? Let's look this up first.
Yeah.
Like, man, he was at that hotel a lot. So there's a blogger. So did Elvis Presley see Star Wars? So I'm looking through this blog here. They want to just give me a yes or a no here. So he was in poor shape in 77. He gained weight.
You don't have to run a mile to see a movie.
Yeah. I don't think you do, right? I think Elvis can fucking go. Now, you would imagine, they say that you would imagine he would have loved it. It's full of action, the Force. They're only speculating in this article. On August 12th, unable to obtain a print of Star Wars, Elvis... Oh, wait, there's a story here. So that August, almost 3 months after Star Wars was released, it seems Elvis was trying to get a print of the film to screen in Memphis so his wife and his daughter can watch it, or his ex-wife.
Hey, you gotta check out this movie.
Yeah, check out. So I guess he did see it because he wanted a print, right?
Hey, I gotta take it back to home in Memphis.
Hey, Colonel, man, let me get some Star Wars, man. Colonel, I only got 2 months to live, man. I'm gonna get all this way here in Vegas, man. Let me pop on Star Wars on the big screen, man. I want the film. Come on, Colonel.
Franklin, you ever heard that song "Walking in Memphis"?
No.
Oh man, it's one of the best songs ever. So he talks about the singer, he goes down to Memphis by himself, goes into Graceland, he sees the ghost of Elvis.
Wow.
He goes, I'm walking in Memphis.
And
it's a great song. You know who loves that song? Sweet Jenny.
Yeah.
It's, also there's a part in it where this lady says, are you a Christian? He says, ma'am, I am tonight.
That's cute.
Yeah.
So... yeah, he it looks like he may have seen Star Wars. I think is the ultimate. So would he have liked Attack of the Clones? Maybe like, oh man, Colonel, there's too many of them, man. I'm telling you, 1, 2. They all look goddamn same, man. That's a good man. Fuck.
I don't like that dialogue too much, Colonel.
Hey, Colonel, the dialogue's taking me out of the film here, man. He's talking about sand here, sand there, man. Where is he, man? The beaches of Acapulco?
Did Elvis like the beach?
I bet he liked the beach. You're not gonna not like the beach, bro. Get
Yeah.
out of here, bro. He wasn't hard of living.
You know, that's walking in Memphis. He he always shot the TV that Elvis did.
What's that?
Elvis would always shoot his TV.
No
He-
shit.
He'd take out his gun and shoot it. You know why? Because Robert Goulet was on it.
Oh, dastardly Robert Goulet.
Yeah, boy, I hate that Robert Goulet.
It's not a trustworthy face.
No, it's too much of a mustache.
No. No, well, he's no longer with us either.
Yeah, well, it looks like Elvis got the last laugh.
Yeah, they both died. There's more.
Big Robert Goulet.
There's too many questions, man, on the Discord.
I know, I asked for questions.
You asked for questions? What are you doing? We can't do a show?
Well, I didn't know that we were going to get into it about, Matt Morgan's sperm in space.
It's floated. Wait, so you're telling me beer can't survive in space, but that man's load can?
Yeah, because it's not carbonated.
There's too many questions, dude. These will have to be.
Yeah.
I mean, are they gonna get mad? Like,
Let's. I got one that I want to answer.
all right, get
here.
the one you want to answer. I saw like they're good questions, dude.
There's
Don't get me wrong.
one. First of all, there's one question that we're not just going to answer that. We're going to answer a lot more than that in an exclusive and fairly ambitious project. So one of these questions is going to be taken care of. Don't worry about that. But this question from Champ, he says, you can recast one MCU character with Bret Michaels. Who are you going with?
Oh, fuck! This
Pepper
is a
Potts.
brilliant ass question.
Yeah.
Holy shit, man! This is like you need to put this thing in front of me, man. Like you can't do this here. Like, would he be good in the Captain America kind of thing? Would he be good with Iron Man to like kind of bounce off of? Maybe Iron Man's jealous of So maybe Aldrich Killian. Yeah, Aldrich Killian, the flaming hot guy. I mean, I don't mean because he's hot. He's a good-looking guy.
Yeah.
Played like Guy Pearce, but Guy Pearce ain't no Bret Michaels.
No, imagine, because in the beginning he's like a little
He's
nerd
like a
kind of.
nerd, dude. Fucking
And then
hilarious.
he shows up 20 years later.
And he's
it's
hot.
Bret Michaels.
Yeah.
Looks like $1 million.
Yeah.
Damn.
Aldrich Killian, Bret
Yeah.
Michaels there, man. That'd be fucking like, man, he would go up to fucking like Gwyneth Paltrow and just be like,
I need to speak to you about whose cock my daughter's been sucking.
Yeah, that does sound good. I think I would. It's hard to think of a better person than Aldrich Killian now that you mention it.
I got a good one, dude, off the bat, dude.
Yeah.
I am the Marvel expert.
Yeah. Well, no, you're not. I would. I would pick. I would actually cast him as Bucky Barnes because I'd love to see him do a lot of emoting when he's sad about being forced by Hydra to be an assassin.
Oh, he'd be good because he had a lot of expressions when he had his like hat and bandana on, which is a normal thing to have.
Yeah, when you
you're not
always
bald.
have it on.
Yeah, exactly. And he was just like looking down a lot, contemplating which lady was going to be his.
Yeah, walking along the beach.
Oh man.
You know, he didn't wear a hat or a bandana when he had the penile plasmograph.
No,
on,
he was in his
though.
pajamas. He got his hair floofed up to like
Yeah.
not look bald.
No, because he's not bald.
Yeah, he got it extra floofed, dude. He was like a fucking poodle with the hair straightened out, man. Like just a giant floof of hair, that guy.
It's like, sometimes you'll see a bird walking around and it gets all floofed up.
Yeah, that was him in that episode.
Yeah, he was all floofed.
And his flame pajamas, dude. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Hey,
Have some
that was
self-respect.
cool.
No, it wasn't.
It was
a little-
super cool, man.
It was, I mean, God. Imagine he
Yeah.
tries to do that shit today, man. And they're just like, no.
I think he'd have even more luck today than he did then on this show.
Yeah, that's true. He looks great.
He was seen with Pamela Anderson quite often back in the day.
Wow.
Now that's cool.
Yeah, that is pretty cool. So these don't ask for questions the next week, please, because there's
Yeah,
a lot
no.
here, bro. Like I
There's
don't.
too many questions.
There's
and
Jesus.
we really used our brains up this last.
We really did. So next episode we could be stupid and just like answer the questions and talk about your Neptune movie of the week.
Yeah,
and
Neptune of the week, man.
we're gonna be so. I mean, Are we gonna survive and/or fever?
Oh, I hope so. I'm vaccinated, so
That's good. That is good. You know.
that should help me some.
Yeah.
Even though we're right next to each other, I just texted you a picture that I think's pretty interesting.
Oh, okay. Of Pamela and Brett, and Brett looks like he is on cloud 11, brother. God damn, that should be the photo for the show.
Yeah, he's 6 or 7 sheets to the wind.
God damn, that is.
I feel like this was a dark period in Brett's life. He's smoking in a lot of these pictures.
He's smoking, has a drink, and she has like a camera.
Yeah,
right?
disposable camera and like
a drink in her hands.
Maybe like a Shirley Temple.
That's generous of you.
Yeah, well, she's a generous woman.
She, yeah.
He's riding motorcycles around.
And you know what? To connect something to what you were saying. So in the Hulu Pam and Tommy show, you know who plays Tommy Lee?
I do, Sebastian Stan.
And then you're talking about Brett Michaels
Bucky
replacing
Barnes.
Brett Michaels replacing Sebastian Stan, and Sebastian Stan,
It all comes full circle.
It all comes full circle, and that's the uncle to uncles for you, brother.
Yep. Franklin, what do we got to plug besides circles?
Patreon.com/uncle2uncle. That is the only place you're going to find the link to our wrestling streams. We had a successful one, until WWE came around, but we now know, this is the place to watch Uncle to Uncle's live stream wrestling. There'll be other stuff eventually too, man. We're not limited to wrestling. Rock of Love.
Nope. There's all sorts of stuff we can do. We've got a big project in mind. It's real big.
It's ambitious, and it is it will. It's not a false promise.
It's ambitious and it's doable. So,
well, it really is both. So I think.
I think we'll probably make it happen.
Well, we should.
I guess we kind of pigeonholed ourselves into having to do it now.
Not really, but
no one will remember. But
we, it's still.
Yeah. This Patreon's off the hook, brother. With this Discord, it's like nothing you've ever seen before.
Great Discord. Chapters.
There was a surprisingly mature conversation in the Discord the other day about the nature of forgiveness.
Beautiful stuff. I wasn't there for that, huh?
You didn't miss much of it.
There's also fun things on Patreon in general of just me reading David Lee Roth's autobiography, episodes of Minuteless or Limitless Recap Show, a lot of wrestling streams that we've done and talked about. The last live stream is up there if you want to watch that and you missed me and Uncle Howard talking about wrestling. There's so much there. There's so much. $5 gets you access to all of that. And it's really just appreciated. We've done this show now. We're close to 200 episodes. We appreciate any kind of help like that. It goes to things like improving our show. It doesn't go straight into making our pockets fat. Does it, Uncle Howard?
No. It just, we're not buying a Honda Civic every day.
No, we are not. But with your help, we someday
will. Yeah. And it's so great. We really appreciate when you guys sign up for that Patreon, man, and just keep listening to us. If you can, help our algorithms out with reviews, subscriptions, whatever. I don't know what you can do, but whatever you can do.
5 stars and leave a positive review goes a long way, and turn somebody on to this. Blast us over, in the malt shop and on campus.
Yeah, the sock hop, they might start listening to us instead of Chuck Berry.
That's right, man. Play us on the phone there. Call Chuck Berry and play our podcast on the phone to him, and maybe we're that new sound he's looking for.
Yeah. Whoa, this is out of sight.
On that note.
I called your show. Ha! So guess what? Goodbye!